Welcome to the show. When are you going to post again?
When am I going to post again on YouTube?
It's been 3 months.
The reason for that is because I've been really busy trying to sort things out with like life.
We have 2 projects we're working on though.
Oh, yes, me and you are, yeah. We've got some. The movie is one, if you want to talk about that.
All I've ever talked about, because the idea for the movie is the only time I've ever had an idea for something that I actually wanted to do. Because all my other previous ideas that I've had for things never actually went anywhere.
Well, main thing is the only way that I'm changing it is just that I'm making certain motives for characters be a little bit deeper, be a little bit more fleshed out. I'm trying to make it less simple. Not that what you gave me was like, terribly simple, but just that it was a concept. I'm trying to make that concept into something that somebody can really get invested into, but within such a short time frame. So, I'm really trying to make it something that will be memorable and fun, but also something that will be a little bit difficult to criticize, at least, because I don't want to just make something just like, oh, it's a movie and it's got action and stuff. No, I really want to make sure, like, I want to put thought into it. I don't want there to be plot holes, because I'll write something. Like, I wrote an original draft. I wrote quite a lot of the original draft. And then I realized it didn't make any sense. It was stupid. So I completely deleted it. It was like, I just hated it.
Is that the one with the thing that you said we couldn't do?
What thing?
The thing with the fire?
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like, I was like, oh, dude, it's gonna make it so dramatic and stuff. And I'm like, wait, like that would be really difficult to do. A and two, it's just stupid. After I read the script, I'm like, I couldn't, in the moment of writing, sometimes it's so easy to like make trails, and then when you try to walk down them again, with a different perspective, it's like, dude, this is terrible. So, but
you can say the name. I mean, it's not like the name's a secret. I've mentioned it before. It's never the story.
Oh, well, the movie's called Violentium, which is Latin for violence, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, what's interesting is that it's not entirely focused on violence, but that is like one of the primary, like,
I think the name sounded cool when he told me it's cool.
It just sounds freaking cool. It doesn't need a reason, it just sounds cool. It's like, I would really, there was a song that really inspired me a lot, and I would love it if the intro to the movie was the song Searching with My Good Eye Closed by Soundgarden, because I feel like not only does it gets that really gritty kind of, but also not caring kind of mood that masks our main characters, but also, which I may change their names, by the way, that is inconsiderate. As of now, they don't have names because I'm like, that doesn't really matter.
I don't think we gave them names.
Yeah, it's kind of like, anyway.
Did I give them names?
Dude, that song, maybe, but dude,
I don't think I did. I think I put like our names or something.
Maybe we originally wanted one of us to play them, but since I'm not going to be in it, we will find someone who's probably way better at that than I am anyway. But I just know, like, that song specifically, like, the intro has like this build up with this kind of like eerie kind of monologue in the background, and then it goes into this really cool, like, smooth song, but transitioning from the eerie to that is just like really, it's just such an incredible thing. So, like, I don't know, I just felt like if we had the intro be kind of like with short opening credits with like things going on and stuff. I could send you like a draft for that. I could draw it out on a piece of paper or something. But anyway.
So, do you ever play in the stream? Or, yeah.
I would love to stream again. Like I recently. See, it's easier to just play a game than it is to stream a game. Like, a lot of people I've noticed are like, oh, if you're playing a game, you ought to stream it. And I'm like, well, that just requires a lot more effort. I have to set aside time. I have to be on the game for a lot longer. Like, I beat Cyberpunk and I really enjoyed it. But that was because I would play it in various like increments every, like, I got the chance. So I would play for like 30 minutes to an hour at a time. Whereas whenever I do finally get around to streaming it, I would love to like be able to what's it called? Like stream it for like a good while, Like that would be really
Yeah.
cool. And not have like just really short stuff.
I think if you streamed longer, I mean, I plan the stream because obviously, even though this is pre-recorded, this is going into a segment of a live stream.
Yeah, and so that's the thing. For me, it's like I would love to stream Cyberpunk specifically because that is a game recently that I just really enjoyed, and the story was really easy to get invested in.
On a scale of
You get
one, like what?
I was just gonna say, ask some random question about like, do you think a taco is a sandwich or whatever? Anyway, but what were you saying? On a scale of 1 to 10, what?
On a scale of 1 to
What's
10,
that?
how badly do you like to eat dirt for breakfast outside in a refrigerator cabinet, clan?
I'd say a solid 0. That
I
crap's
don't know what I
mad
said,
unhealthy.
but I don't know
Trust
what I
me,
just said.
I have tried it. It's a very oddly specific thing, but I'm telling you, dude, very unhealthy stuff going on there. I would
Eating
not
dirt?
want to go any.
You're
Yeah,
one with the earth. Why would you not want to eat dirt?
you want to become one with the earth? That's crazy.
No, I'm good. I'm not about that.
All right,
I'm
I'll
not
ask
an
you a
environmentalist.
question. I'll ask you a question, sir, Mister
I hope no
Jakey,
one gets
Mister.
offended by that. Anyway, what were you saying?
Offended by what?
You're
Eating
saying
dirt?
I'm not an environmentalist?
Nobody's gonna get offended by that, dude. All right, all right. Here's the question. Here's the question I'll ask you, and then in turn, I will also answer the same question.
Okay.
So, if you had to choose, if you had to pick one restaurant, and you had to be loyal to that restaurant, you could never eat at any other restaurant if you ever went out again, what would it be?
Is it free or you have to pay every time?
You have to pay every time,
Oh,
but I'm just saying, when you go out to eat, that's the only place you get to eat at.
um, it's kind of that's
But like,
not a
money's
bad
really no
question.
object because this is an imaginary world where you have to eat at the same place every time.
Okay,
So like,
well then, I'd say Craig's probably.
the heck is that? I don't even
It's a
what
fancy
Craig's.
restaurant out here.
Oh yeah, I forget you live in
They got
cool
every type of
people land.
food.
Oh wow. Me personally, I'd probably just say like Taco Bell.
What's the worst top 5 movies you think you've ever seen and you can't say anything Star Wars related?
Okay, like, are you serious? There is actually one. Well, no. You know what? There actually isn't a Star Wars movie that's that bad. Um, okay. I'm just gonna say them in random order because honestly, just I don't know. I don't really have the processing power right now to kind of like rank them. But I will say that one of them is definitely the Emoji Movie. Yeah, the energy that I burned sitting in a chair to watch that movie was too much energy. I feel like I got robbed, and I watched it for free on Netflix. So and then probably another movie that was just awful. Um, no, okay. I know there's like a whole hate train for this. Probably Venom. Let There Be Carnage. That was pretty bad.
It
Like,
should have been R. I think it would have worked better if it was R.
no, you can't have Carnage in a movie and not be R. But that's not the point. The point, it was way too short. It was way too rushed. It was an obvious cash grab just because the first one was good and popular. Okay, Venom, Let There Be Carnage, the Emoji Movie, another garbage movie that I saw. Dude, I almost forgot about this movie. You just reminded me of it. Artemis Fowl. Have you seen that movie? It's on
No.
Disney Plus.
It sounded
It is
stupid, so I never watched it.
It is so incredibly mediocre. It's not that it's a terrible movie. It's just that it's not that it's the worst movie ever. It's a bad movie that I expected to be good, and it had every reason to be good. So, like, I was just very disappointed, and I was like, you guys are terrible. So, thinking about movies, and I just thought it was like an actual waste of time that I watched them. Probably, Bro, the fact that you said not Star Wars related is crazy. Okay, Captain Marvel was the fourth movie I watched. So honestly, it was
Oh,
just, it just felt like a waste of time. I just didn't enjoy it. Fifth movie that was garbage. Um, the Elvis movie.
oh yeah, I didn't watch
Like
that.
no, because here's the thing. It just felt like it had its moments where it was actually good. The reason I'm saying it's bad is not because it's actually a bad movie, but because a horrifically missed potential. The fact that you're making a movie about like the king of rock and roll, and you're like you miss like how do you even do that? Two, um, another reason that it's garbage is because they use modern music. They use like hip hop and stuff in a movie about Elvis. I'm like, what is your issue? Like, the dude made some incredible music, and you're just like, oh yeah, we're gonna put rap in this movie. Why not? And there's nothing wrong with rap. It was just completely out of its place. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, it
Yeah.
was just disgusting. It just felt like they didn't actually appreciate the art that they were trying to, you know, represent. They just wanted to represent their own art, and I'm like, no, you guys suck. So no, I did not like that movie. I will not be watching it again. It just was not my thing. What about you? Top five worst movies, because you have actually watched some incredibly bad movies, which will segue perfectly into the bad movies series that we have yet to record any of, but still.
Okay. So because I like a movie, it has to be bad. Dare you? Would be the Netflix version of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That was awful. Um, my second would be Killer Sofa was awful. It wasn't about a sofa, by the way. It was about a killer recliner, but they called it sofa, but didn't promote it as a sofa. So I was like, why is this promoted as a sofa when it's clearly a recliner chair, and you're having characters who die 30 minutes into your movie, and then like half an hour later they show back up like they never died. It makes no sense to me. And then you have like a chair and a woman like have intercourse. I mean,
What?
stupid.
That is
It's a weird movie.
insane.
And
That is
then
not
the
something.
practical effect for the chair is they put eyes on it. They put like googly eyes on it and have like paper teeth sticking out of it and pretend like it's talking. It's so stupid. Third is probably the Monster Hunter movie. It felt like a early 2000s movie that shouldn't be made in modern day. Like it felt like an early 2000s movie that shouldn't have been released in modern day. Like it did not work. I don't think it was like I
Yeah.
never played the games, but it did seem like it would be the games because when I looked up the games after watching it, it didn't resemble the games. So it was just bad. Like the editing was so weird, not the best in a movie that I've seen. So that'd probably be my third. Fourth would probably be um uh there was the Jaws movie at the aquarium. I think it's Jaws 3D. I did not like that movie. That's the least
What was it?
memorable one out of any of them, and I think it's bad. Like it's Jaws 4, but like it shouldn't exist. Fifth would be I guess I'd say the Flash movie because the Flash movie was just terrible. Um, I don't know. I don't have anything else other than that. You're lazy. You're a bum. Get out.
I am.
This episode, if you're saying this on a live stream, which hi, that's not live. Obviously, it's edited, put into the live stream. But anyway, if you're watching this, go to w.gg and use code Jaky for 10% off at checkout for anything on the website. Uh,
Oh wow. I'm just sitting here on the couch alone. While I'm here alone, I must say, check out my channel, even though it hasn't been posted in a long time. Just go over there. I made a Battlefield video. I played every Battlefield game from personal ranking. So go watch that because I spent like weeks editing that, and I think it didn't scratch 100 views. I don't think it did. I'd have to go look again. I'm not being ungrateful. I'm just saying, like, come on, man. Like, help me out. Help me out. Anyway, but I will see you all. And thank you for having me, Mr. Jaky, Mr. Funny Man. Thank you for letting me.
I walked back on set because I
This
wanted
couch
to
is
make sure
very
you weren't doing
uncomfortable. It
anything.
has strange fluids on it, and I don't know how I feel about it. But you know what? This was a cool show.
Don't be surprised to not come back.
Oh wow. Okay, pal. All right, but you know what? I'm leaving set. I'm leaving set now that you're back because you hurt my feelings. I will see you.
All right, now get out. You're fired.
Good,
Get
sir.
off my couch.
Okay. Good night.
Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, like and subscribe, and follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/nonjaky03. Bye. 逆らうほど意義をつなじもうとしても間違いの感じ言葉がつない何を言うべきかわからず一飛びに紛れて消え去りた